Come, guys, let us listen to this.
Davido's baby mother, Sophia Momodu, is one of the most toxic baby mother anybody can wish for in their life, in their entire life. A baby mother like that, Sophia, don't pray for that kind of baby mother. Toxic, very toxic. How can you go to court and use a man's late child? This woman wicked. There are so many fathers out there that they have kids and they are running. Some, they call them out.
I beg your pardon, sir. Anyway, to those of you who do not know, Davido and his daughter's mother, Sophia Momodu, they've been trending because I think Davido went to court and demanded for joint custody, and the baby mama, brought about the circumstances surrounding his late son. May he so rest in perfect peace. So he actually really triggered Davido. A lot of people have been dropping their opinion, but these days I like to be very patient, read through the blogs before I just jump into conclusion. Now, the biggest problem you have is that we do not understand law, morals, when emotion is involved. Just because you think you love people or you like them, it doesn't mean that they are going to twitch the law. See, everything is fair in the game of war. It is called war because if they come with anything we go make you win. Law is not emotion. Law is not social media. What social media will condemn, the law will applaud, because a lot of time we are talking out of our emotions. Like I said, everything is fair in the game of war. I can call you anything, I can tell you anything to win you. Yes. The same thing as anger. Sometimes when you are angry, you will vomit a lot of things that you're not proud of. You just wanted to hurt that person at that point. Let's establish that fact. In as much as Davido is our favorite, it shows you that the law still works. The difference is the law, our law, is slow. Now let's move a little bit. If you were to be Sophia Momodu, you're not going to fight? If Davido have joint custody now of Imadi, the benefits will no longer be there. Yeah. What do you expect Sophia to do? This was a young girl that got pregnant for Davido. They were both young. And I want to assume that maybe they dated that period, it didn't work out, blah, blah, blah. What do you expect? It's Davido. It's his first daughter. And Davido is so attached to Imadi because that's his first child. So, my dear, I don't see anything here. This is just a fair game of war. Drop your emotion aside. The law doesn't give an F about your emotion. What about IVD? IVD was dragged on the social media for 4 years. And at the end of the day, the case was discharged and acquitted after all the investigation. But what used to annoy me is the fact that Nigeria do not have penalty. If it is outside the country that somebody accuse you of such grievance, as they are giving you discharge and acquitted, you are slamming the person with lawsuits, compensation for tarnishing your image. Social media is not real life. Real life is fact on the table. What can you prove? What can you say? So we really need to calm down. Why am I always coming from this perspective? I need you guys to learn. Forget social media banter. If somebody like Davido is struggling to get joint custody of his child, imagine you that is a nobody, you that don't have money, you don't have power, you don't have fame. Davido have everything. His father is one of the richest, he's one of the best musicians, but the law is the law. If money actually works, maybe Davido would have used money to, buy his way. But the law is the law. The law is just slow. And if you understand the law and understand how it works, you go gather your evidence. See, Law simply means you dey throw, I dey throw, we dey fire, I dey fire. And you know this thing that is called law, it is in the book. A lot of you don't take time to read. So please, if you decide to want to be a baby mama today, remember, social media is not real life. Look at the case of Regina Daniels. Now there was a post of Regina Daniels' children in school, one of her sons in school. I think Regina went and commented on the school profile and said, "Oh, my beautiful kids, I will watch over you." Custody battle. You must be ready. My ex-husband took my first son away from me when he was 8 months. It took me 5 years. And before I could take my son back from my ex-husband, I had to go and build myself. I finished school. Because of him, I worked with the police. That was how I was able to take my child after 5 years. After 5 years, I took my son away from him. If I didn't have all those capacity, how do you think I was going to win the case? I don't even want to tell you the gimmicks of how I won the case. I won both my divorce and I won both custody. And let me tell you what even makes it easier. When I got custody of my child, I did not ask the father to give me anything. So you just carry your wish and go. Allow me train my child. So if you're a single mom or you are aspiring to be a single mom or circumstantial reason makes you a single mom, you have to sit up. You have to breeze up. Remember I said everything is fair in the game of war. Anything where you want bring to win your case, bring up. That is what court case is all about. Court case does not give a damn whether the person is your favorite or not your favorite. The law is the law. And like they used to say, the law is like an ass. You can kick it here, you can kick it here, or you can kick it here. This is coming from an undergraduate of law school. Let me finish this, my law school. Woo! Una go yara. I love you guys and I wish you guys all the best. Davido, I wish you all the best and I hope that one day you'll be able to enjoy your daughter in fullness. Don't worry, she will soon grow. By the time she turned 18, now this story. Now Imadi go to say, I want to stay with my father for 3 months. I want to stay with my mother for 5 months. Okay, it'll pass. Bye.